It is a beautiful, sunshiny day. It's September, and I am going on a run. It's a half marathon, which is 13.1 miles. And my friend convinced me to sign up for it with her. And so I found a training to do online. I printed it out and I followed it. And it was a lot of work with lots of long runs, longer runs than I was ever used to. But I feel so strong and fit. And it has been a really fun journey just getting to this race day. I spent all summer preparing. It was fun to get other friends involved too, getting them running and running longer distances. It got us all pretty excited. Even just see how far we can go. We were running all over town of our small town. We were running out of places to run. Yeah, it's been great having the sunshine and just getting more and more fit and stronger and feeling so good in my body. And I see my friend Leslie standing over there, and she's just so muscular and strong, and she's so good at motivating people to work out. And we've ran together a lot. And she motivates me, and I'm excited to see her because she loves to laugh. She thinks I'm funny. I don't know. She makes me feel funny. I think she just likes to laugh a lot. So she's a fun person to be with, her short dark hair. And I go over to her and we're so excited to start this race. And we actually have some other friends that are joining up, and she got quite a few friends to join, and we all get a picture together to remember the race by. We put our special t-shirts on that they give us. Has the name of the race and the trail on it. This is a trail race, so it's a nature 10K, and it's all out in the woods, which is so beautiful. We are in Missouri, and we are running around this large lake. I've spent so much time at this lake. It's so beautiful. It's just where you want to be. I was baptized at this lake. People boat here and we swim here. It is so pretty. They even have a fancy restaurant on one side of the lake where people have their wedding meals and things like that. It's just such a place to be. It's so picturesque and beautiful. And it's morning time right now, and we're all warming up a little bit. All the racers are, or shall I say runners, because I do not have it in mind to race. I just want to enjoy my time. If I finish, I will feel happy. I know my friend Leslie is out to race today. She wants to get a really good time, so I know I'll be running by myself. That's totally fine because it's so serene and beautiful. And it's fun to be part of all the fit people milling around, walking around, laughing, and anticipating the race beginning. And they let us know that it's time to line up. We all kind of get in a bunch. We're starting out on the asphalt, and then we'll move on to the trails. And they do a little pop, and it's time to go. So we all start off at a jog. Some people are booking it. Some people are just going slower. I'm just enjoying a nice, easy jog. It feels so good out. It's just the perfect weather. Slightly cool, but I have my Nike navy blue shorts on, and they're so comfortable on me. Then I have my gray t-shirt that they gave us all. We all have these gray t-shirts on. And they say trail run. And so we're just running all in a bunch, and slowly we're separating out, and it's so nice when we separate out more, and then we're getting on the trails and starting to run on the dirt. And it's so serene, and I am really enjoying myself. I love nature runs. And I'm finding nature runs are more difficult than just running on the asphalt. I mostly trained on the asphalt. But the nature runs, you have to keep your wits about you. There are things you might trip on, like roots and rocks and things. So I'm watching out, and there's just so much to see. There are critters scurrying out of the way. There's the lake to one side, and we're just covered in trees. It is so beautiful here. The lake is just shimmering with the sun. And soon enough, I find my pace, and I have my breathing in rhythm. And it's familiar because of how much I've trained. It's a familiar pace and a familiar breathing rhythm. I'm breathing to the sound of my footsteps. I got special running shoes just to train for this race. They're bright blue, and they are so comfy and airy. I'm so happy I got them. It's the little things that could make you happy. Just bright blue tennis shoes that make you feel good when you run. Well, now Leslie's long gone. She's sprinted ahead, and I'm somewhere in the middle of the pack. But we've spread out enough. I don't really know now where everyone is, and I just keep running, and I'm just so enjoying the time. About a mile or two in, there's a little table set up on the side with some little cups of water and Gatorade, and there's a person sitting there saying, "Good job, way to go." And we grab a little cup of whatever we want, drink it down, and then maybe 20 feet away, they have a big trash can for us to throw the trash into. It's a really good setup. So I get a swig of water and throw my cup away when it's time, and I slam dunk it in. And by this point, I'm getting over almost to the other side of the lake. And just keep running. We are zigzagging around on trails, and I feel kind of alone at this point. I'm not seeing too many other runners. We've all found our pace. I'm watching out for rocks and zigzagging along the trail and enjoying the softness of the dirt, which is different than the asphalt that I'm used to. And my muscles are doing exactly what I trained them to do. They feel strong, and I can feel all the different muscles working with the way my feet have to go on the different terrain. My abs feel strong, my arms. And I'm almost smiling the whole time. This is just so much fun. I'm breathing, my rhythm. It feels good. And before I know it, there's another table set up with somebody beside it, and this time the person is standing, and she's super excited. Every time she sees a runner, she's very encouraging, and she has little cups of gummy bears about 4 to 5 gummy bears in each one, which is pretty awesome. So I grab one and I put it in my hand and then throw the cup out, and I put one in my mouth and I just suck on it for a while to get a little energy as I go. I don't want to use them too fast. I want to earn these gummy bears. I have a clear gummy bear to start with. I'm just sucking on it as I go, and that makes it even more fun to run. I'm thinking, man, I gotta suck on gummy bears as I run more often. This is a great idea. Probably not the best for my health or my teeth, but it is fun. I keep running, eventually get through my gummy bears. And I look up at the tree canopy and I can hear the birds and I can feel the warm sunshine peeking through in various spots on my skin and through the leaves. It's just such a beautiful time of year. September in the Midwest is where it's at. It's amazing. And every now and then I hear something skitter over off in the woods. And I look over. At one point I see a deer run off. This is such a beautiful park. I've hiked here so many times. Something about nature just makes me feel invigorated and more alive. I love the colors, the green and the blue and the white of the sky and the browns, and it's just so nice. And I am feeling winded. I'm wondering if we're getting closer. I know by this feeling that I'm probably at about 10 miles now. And we do have mile markers along the way, so I know I'm probably right about there. And every now and then I'll pass someone or someone will pass me and we tell each other, good job, keep it up, you're doing great. We're sweating, my ponytail is flipping around. And I hear the pound, pound, pound of my feet as my tennis shoes goes along the dirt. And before I know it, I hear cheering in the distance. And I round the corner and it gives me an extra burst of energy where I was starting to lack. And I start almost sprinting when I see this huge group of people at the finish line, just screaming for everyone that comes in. And I can see my friends, and I run in and put my arms in the air, and I run through the finish line, and like, yeah! We're all so excited, and we run and hug each other. And I smell pizza, and I hear fun dancing music. There's a little barn area here where we get to end. It's kind of like a country, out in the country, but they made it really festive for the end of the race, and they're providing tons and tons of pizzas for everybody. And it's like a huge party, and we're so excited. And I asked my friend if she got the time she wanted, and she did. She was able to make it, and I don't even care to glance at my time. That's not what I care about. I'm just so glad I did it. That was the furthest I have ever ran, and I feel great. And it was a trail run, just the easiest thing ever. I feel so good in my body, and I feel so happy to have done it with my friends.